Nobody has to tell you that you're ugly. You personally choose to shit on yourself every single day based on the habits that you continue to do, or the actions that you continue to take, or the good habits that you continue to neglect. When you're looking to become the better version of yourself, stand on business for what that person needs to do every single day, or at least 70% of the time, to achieve the desired result. But if you keep giving up on yourself, which also makes you ugly, when you keep giving up on yourself, how are you going to get there? Hello, beautiful people. It is now March. If you still feel like you are doubting yourself, that you do not feel like your best self, you're not able to show up as your higher self, your most radiant, beautiful, confident self, then this is the video for you, because being ugly is a choice and it should be a non-negotiable in 2025. Now in March, and we need to get the ball rolling, especially before summer. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you 12 habits that you are probably making that is making you ugly. Whether you feel ugly or you look ugly, you just don't feel good about yourself. These are 12 habits that you are probably doing. And after today's video, we're gonna get the ball moving, because there's no way that you're gonna head into summer not your best self. My name is Shanice. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Your girl is on her glow up journey. I just got braces and I'm actually feeling the look. It doesn't look so bad as when I first got them. And now I'm feeling really good. On this channel, we talk about glowing up. We talk about becoming your best self, your higher self, and not a cutout image of anyone else. Not anyone that you've seen on the internet that you have been comparing your life to. No. You're working on yourself, and I'm going to stay true to that and hold you accountable to that. If you're currently on the journey, go ahead and subscribe. Also hit that like button, and don't forget to comment down below, because I love chatting with you guys down below in the comments. I want to show you guys my dress. I want to show you guys my outfit. I decided that I wanted to stand. Summer is coming and we're getting ready to be outside. We're getting ready to be at the patios. We're getting ready to be at day parties, at pool parties, in church, in your Bible, out at picnics, honey, at the grocery store. And we're getting ready to look our best and also show up as our best. These 12 habits, honey, starting off with number 1, eating a ton of processed food, whether it's sugary, oily, salty, especially sugar. If you are in the current routine of eating a ton of processed food, and when I say processed food, I mean anything that you did not make, that is already packaged from a container, that is already pre-packaged in a bunch of plastic, chicken nuggets, cheese sticks, cheese bread, a lot of these greasy, salty ingredients that contain excess sugar and unhealthy fats that only contribute to breakouts, to dull skin, to inflammation, and early aging. A lot of you guys don't feel good because of the crap that you put into your body. You wake up and you choose to eat things that don't work for your stomach, like cheese. You can't eat that often. I like to consider myself gluten intolerant and lactose intolerant. I prefer to avoid eating tons of dairy, and when I realized that I was inflamed, I started to incorporate gluten-free items and non-dairy items, anything with coconut, anything that was low in sugar, just anything that is going to reduce the inflammation or any gut health issues that now women are having these days. And people think, oh, it's common. Yes, eating terribly is easy to do. Fast food restaurants are so cheap and affordable, and that's the first thing that most people will turn to before cooking their own meal from home, that is going to be filled with tons of nutrients. And I don't mean taking something out of a package from the freezer to then defrost and cook, actually seasoning up your salmon and just popping it into the air fryer. However, I'm still cooking my own food and I'm less inflamed. I also have really good levels when I go to the doctor. Are you going to the doctor? So a lot of these things that you're putting into your mouth, like cookies, pre-made muffins, bagels, Everything comes down to the brand that you're using, how it's made. A lot of people don't pay attention to ingredients, and those things are causing you a lot of issues in your health, in your life, how you feel about yourself, baby, in the bedroom. Because if you're inflamed, how can you carry that stamina long term for your man? Yes, I said what I said. What about when you're bloated? You don't feel your best when you're bloated. So you got to be very mindful of all the crap food that you are eating. TMI, I have a bowel movement 1 to 2 times a day. And I love it because I tell you guys, I hate being bloated. I really hate being bloated. I like my stomach real snatched. Now, you do not need to look like me. You do not need to look like anybody else that you see on the internet, but you do need to find what works. And clearly, if the processed food has not been working for you and you feel like you've got tons of acne, you've got tons of breakouts, and constantly you're inflamed, or you don't feel good about yourself, or you feel backed up, or you're constipated, or you're just not feeling your best, you could go on TikTok and you could scroll. When I was on TikTok, I was scrolling and I saw so many beautiful women, all different shapes and sizes, races, and I was like, wow, these women are gorgeous. Do I compare myself to them? No, because I like what I look like, I like what I feel like, I like my routine, I like my life. If you don't like your life behind the phone, if you don't like what you're doing behind the phone, if you don't like what you're doing when you're not distracted by your phone, because when you're not on your phone, that's when you're able to process your emotions and become aware of the things that you are doing in your life. But chances are you're very distracted and you're not aware of the things that you are not doing that are going to actually contribute to your happiness. Scrolling is not going to contribute to your happiness. Ordering a bunch of takeout because you were scrolling and didn't meal prep your food is not going to contribute to your happiness, nor is it going to contribute to your fitness goals either. So this is why it's so important when you really want to see your fitness goals. I'm 3 pounds down after starting my 6-week challenge last week. So if you're not already following my second channel, I'll link it down below because it's all about fitness, and I'm sharing my 6-week journey to losing 10 pounds of body fat and building my glutes even bigger. People would be like, girl, why? You look good. Because I like to challenge myself. Sometimes you have to be in a season of being harder on yourself. I don't mean putting yourself down, actually showing up to the challenges and the goals that you had set. And that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm not trying to make number 1 too long. Maybe I'll just make a part 2 and I'll split these in half. Processed food only leads to bloating. It leads to slow, poor digestion and unhealthy weight gain. This right here is going to leave you feeling sluggish, feeling tired, feeling depressed, feeling anxious, because you're not getting proper nutrients into your body to provide you with the right amount of energy where you're enjoying life. But if you're not eating well, how are you gonna have the energy to even meal prep? Because it takes time to sit in the kitchen. It takes time and energy and effort to do anything that you want to do in life, especially when it comes to your fitness goals. So when you start to eat healthy, you start to eat whole food. You just have to portion everything out, right? So you're gonna have rice, you're gonna choose gluten-free bread, you're gonna choose sourdough because it's easier to digest, it's easier on your stomach, digestive system in general. You gotta think about your organs, the longevity of making sure you're providing enough nutrients for your organs to feel replenished every single day. You just wanna be very mindful of what you're putting into your body. That is what's making you ugly. That is what's making you uncomfortable with your body. Nobody has to tell you that you're ugly. You personally choose to shit on yourself every single day based on the habits that you continue to do, or the actions that you continue to take, or the good habits that you continue to neglect. When you're looking to become the better version of yourself, stand on business for what that person needs to do every single day, or at least 70% of the time, to achieve the desired result. But if you keep giving up on yourself, which also makes you ugly, when you keep giving up on yourself, how are you gonna get there? The road is not gonna be smooth. The moment you notice that you're not feeling your best, or you lost yourself, or you're in a relationship and you lost yourself and you feel like your man doesn't find you sexy or attractive anymore, get it all the way together, because that man is either going to leave you or cheat on you, and let him. However, never lose yourself or show a weaker version of yourself for too long. Pick yourself back up and hold yourself accountable to the good habits that you need to incorporate right now in your life, which leads to excess alcohol and other substances. Now, honey, when you drink, we all can agree that we don't feel our best. If you had plans for the next day to go to the gym or to go for a walk or to meal prep or go to the grocery store. If you are too hungover, do you think you're gonna go? Most likely not. Right? You're gonna order takeout, which goes back to number one. If you're eating crap food and this is your weekly routine or your weekend routine where you do the same thing every weekend, you feel the same way every weekend, before you know it, you're packing on the pounds, you don't feel good, your face is out to here, you're just not feeling sexy and confident in your body. How the hell are you gonna show up as your best self? Right? You got to be mindful of over abusing substances and alcohol. Those two things are going to have you plummeting in life because you don't even have the opportunity to have mental clarity, mental focus to drive you towards your desired results. Alcohol only dehydrates your skin, leading to a puffy face, dry skin, dark circles under your eyes. When it comes to drinking, you have to know your boundaries and your limits. You have to be very mindful that overly consuming alcohol is only going to lead to damaging your liver. It's also going to impact your mental health, which is only going to contribute to depression and anxiety. I did make a video recently about cutting out alcohol and cannabis, and that was my choice because of where I personally would like to go in my life. And honey, I'm not judging you. I'm just letting based on my own experiences of what didn't work for me, and having alcohol and cannabis in my life was not working for me. It was not helping me to become the better version of myself or the boss that I am. When you are constantly over abusing these things and you're noticing that your mental health is plummeting, you need to pull back and actually ask for help. You need support around you, but good support that doesn't encourage you to continue in the same habits that are actually damaging your life and slowing down the process towards who you could possibly become. Now, I need you to sit down and really think about it. When you overconsume in all of these substances or alcohol, do you feel your best? Do you make the right decisions? Do you make the right choices? How do you feel the next day? And that right there, when you answer these questions, should be able to make the decision whether or not you want to have it in your life that often. Life is all about balance. Even if you had one glass of wine per week, it's not as bad. If you're having it every single day or way too often, daily, weekly, monthly, you're really just slowing down who you could possibly become. And honestly, when I was younger and I would have a few drinks here and there, I didn't look as good as I look now. You want to feel youthful. Why are you popped down and you can't even do a squat? Why do you think that someone is going to wife you up and snatch you up if you don't even take care of yourself? Life is all about balance. If you have no balance in this particular area, then it's time to refocus. Especially if you want to have nice, youthful looking skin, youthful energy, you want to feel good. When you have youthful energy, you look good, you take care of yourself, you're active, you can move, you have stamina. The options are endless. Whether those options are good or bad, you have the power to make all the decisions. When I go outside, I pick and choose who gets to talk to me or who even gets my attention. Number 3 is going to be not prioritizing your skin health and appearance. That glow that we are all looking for to radiate naturally, baby, whether it's exfoliating, moisturizing, cleansing, eating well, reducing your alcohol, reducing your stress. Your skin is what people are going to see first. The appearance of your beauty that you want to radiate, right? Before you even open your mouth. When you walk into a room, you're like, wow, she's gorgeous. Anytime I walk on stage or I'm walking in heels and my legs are moisturized, people would be like, wow, your skin looks like it's baby soft. And it is. I don't do too much. I don't do too much. I do double cleansing, exfoliating, and moisturizing, but I don't do too much. But I also eat well, right? That is going to contribute to your skin and how it glows and how it smells as well. Because when you're eating all this crap food, you don't smell good. Let's be honest, you don't smell good, right? When you drink a lot of alcohol or have other substances in your system, you don't smell good. Your body doesn't look good. You look fragile. You don't look that good. So these are things that we definitely need to prioritize. If you are struggling with your skin and the appearance of your skin, where you want to put on some nice moisturizer and be glowing and feel luscious, why is that not a priority? Because baby, especially if you're single, you want to be outside and you're like, wow. You don't even have to open up your mouth. When you walk into rooms and spaces, people want to naturally gift you with things or treat you differently or treat you like you're really special, which you are, but you should be taking care of yourself where you see how how special you are and how special your body is. You want to maintain clear complexion. You want to maintain shine to your skin, to your body, to your aura. Everything about you at this point should glow. Even in this dull winter weather, I'm still the light that enters every room because I prioritize these things. Definitely come up with your own skincare routine, but it's not just about the products that you use on your skin and having a skincare routine. It's also about, are you hydrated? Let's have a shot. Let's drink some water together. All right, one more time. All right, staying hydrated. You're going to see your skin glowing differently. You're going to see that your skin is going to be flawless. Listen, last week I decided to start my 6-week challenge and I haven't had sugar since. I've had sugar once because I had the Banofee pancakes in Toronto. I went to visit my mom and I had these pancakes at the restaurant, but that was all the sugar that I had. And my skin cleared up. I have suffered from breakouts this year and the end of last year after traveling and trying tons of food, and now I need to go and clean up my skin because I have scars again. And you guys have seen, for those who know me, you guys have seen my skin before, but when I tell you what it looks like now, I will make another video about what I'm going to be doing about it. I'm so disappointed in all the sugar and food that I ate that was so greasy, that contributed to the acne on my skin and my chest. And so I'm gonna be working on that. But regardless, I would have done it all week. I'm very proud to say that we're on the right track. And so let me tell you this right now, take care of your skin because people see this first. And if you wanna be the one that stands out, take care of what people see first. Okay. Number 4, stress. Not managing your stress or releasing your stress in a healthy manner. Now, everyone has their different coping mechanisms, but also ways of self-sabotaging their progress. And it's gonna come down to your stress levels. How do you deal with your stress? How do you manage your stress? Coming from a Caribbean household, things that I do now to manage my stress, like working out, going for a walk, praying. Prayer was always taught to me, but I didn't take it seriously when I was younger. I didn't know the benefits of leaning on God, who never gives up on me. But I didn't know about working out, how it would just relieve my stress, and I feel so much better. Write down in the comments, when you work out, do you feel better? Because I've not heard one person say that they don't feel better when they've worked out. That's why I say go to the gym. You're gonna deal with your demons there. You're gonna feel way better. And some things won't matter when you leave that gym. You'll be like, I'm gonna be fine, I'm good. I love this feeling. So you're gonna chase that feeling of going to the gym and working on yourself. You know why you feel good after you've gone to the gym? Because you worked on yourself, because you did something for yourself. But when you're stressed and you're just sitting there, you're dwelling on it, you're fretting about it, you don't feel good, right? You want to cuddle up in bed, you want to binge eat, you want to cry yourself to sleep, you want people to feel bad for you. You walk around and your mood is just dragging, it's low. I've been there. That's why I'm giving you all of the examples that I've done before. And where did it get me? Absolutely nowhere. The time, the days, the years continue to go, and you're still stuck in this 360 cycle of not managing your stress properly. Did you know that high stress levels trigger your cortisol levels, which then contributes to fat retention, gaining weight, and also emotional eating? You got to be so mindful of how you manage your stress. If you know that you cannot be inside managing your stress, there's therapy, there's mentors, there's the gym, there's hiring a personal trainer. Stress management improve your mood. It's going to provide a ton of clarity while supporting a calm and balanced emotional state. Wouldn't you rather be a woman of grace, a woman of compassion and care and softness? She knows how to take care of herself mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, spiritually. In so many ways, you know how to pull yourself back together. There are so many things that you've gone through already in your past life that you've gotten through. And through those obstacles, you have to look at, wow, I'm actually strong. I can actually make it. I can actually overcome what I'm going through right now. Life is never going to be clear of obstacles and challenges and stress and anxiety and uncertainty, especially uncertainty. When I tell you that in 2025, I've had a lot of breakdowns and meltdowns over uncertainty of the world and where the world is going, and there's just so much war and division. My heart hurts, but I have to lean on God, for I trust what he has planned for not just me, but for the world and for you. When I put my trust in God, when I know that it's okay, God has already written the future, I'm a part of the present moment right now. All I can control right now is the present moment, and wake up with purpose to take every day and run with it as best as I can, because you do not know what will happen tomorrow. Stressing over a situation that's not going to matter tomorrow is not worth your mental peace. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy of getting all worked up in. Incorporating activities like yoga, meditation, working out, Pilates, going for walks, deep breathing. These are all things that are going to help lead to a calm mind, clear skin, better sleep, better passionate intimacy with your partner, a glowing appearance, tons of benefits that are honestly going to benefit your life and the people that are in your life. Because honey, if you are stressed, people can feel your energy. Energy is contagious. We want the best amount of energy around us. When I would go on dates, guys didn't care about my appearance. They wanted to see me again because of my energy, because of what comes out of my mouth as well. I'm so knowledgeable, I'm positive, I'm optimistic. You really have to change your perspective about life and not stay in the victim mentality, and just choose that you want to be happy, that you want to try, that you want to trust in God more and lean on his word and his understanding, that he will guide your path and you're going to be okay no matter what. Those obstacles that come in your path are only going to shape and strengthen your character for all of the goodness that is going to come your way when you push past the current state that you're in to see what actually God has for you. Which leads to number 5, being around bad energy, negative people, negative environments. If you have terrible energy, you can feel that. If you're negative all the time, you can feel that. Who wants to be around negative people? God does not bless negative people. The universe won't come through for negative people or people who have a terrible outlook on life or in this world. Yes, this world is full of chaos and division. Yes, this world is full of uncertainty and crime and all of these things that happen every single day. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a role to play in this lifetime. You were chosen to be here for a reason, to be an example, to be a leader, to be a part of people's lives, because you are the light. If you haven't realized your light by now, this is something that you should be working on, because you're only giving off ugly vibes when you aren't aware of your light, of your power, of your strengths, where you can breathe this life into other people as you breathe it into yourself. But when you're negative, nobody wants to be around you. When you're negative, good things don't come to you. So then you end up comparing yourself to other people's life, right? You have to change your perspective. You have to change yourself and decide, I don't want this kind of energy around me. If you smoke and drink all the time and you have no goals, you're not ambitious, you don't know what you want to do with your life, I'm sorry. We're going to have to put this on a pause. You're going to have to meet me when you're ready, because you can't force other people to see the value or to see their own potential. You literally have to go and take control of your own life and let people catch up to you, or go and meet new people. But if you're negative, change it right now. If you're around negative people, change that circle right now. It's not serving you. Your attitude is not serving you. The people around you, it's not serving you. So make the decision. What life do you want? When you're nice and you're kind and you're smiling, have you ever walked outside and just started smiling to people and just being joyful and cheerful, and then you just stumbled upon a blessing where somebody may have came up to you and they're like, wow, they give you a compliment, or they wanted to chat up a conversation which led to an opportunity? That has happened to me many times, just because of my presence, just because of going outside and being a light for people and for myself. Negative energy drains you emotionally, leaving you feeling unmotivated, leaving you procrastinating, drained, or unhappy. Negative energy can also impact your mental health, causing anxiety, low self-esteem, and also leading to physical fatigue. I say all of these things because I've been there before. Even before I started my journey 10 years ago, I allowed negative energy to just rub off on me, and I was just the worst person. I was filled with a lot of hate, with a lot of insecurity, with a lot of attitude. Oh my goodness. I was always late for work. I always had excuses, and I just didn't want to take control of my life. And so I tell you all of this because I've been there before. And trust me, when you start to work on becoming a positive person, a positive thinker, you only attract and align better things in your life. Number 6 is going to be exercising. If you're not exercising, moving your body, taking care of yourself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ugly. Because I know you don't feel good when you do not move your body. I know you don't feel good when you're putting on clothes and you're like, oh, I look like that. Or you get in the mirror and you're like, oh, I wish I was this. I wish I was that. Or you're on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube and you're like, oh, wow, I wish I was this. Or I wish I had my dream life. And I wish people treated me like this. And I wish guys would come up to me and give me the best. Well, you're not moving your body. You're not taking care of yourself. Do you know that when you work out, you can shape and sculpt your body? People will be like, oh, your glutes are genetic. Honey, my glutes are mainly muscle. If I only relied on genetics, I would not have the figure or shape that I have right now. If I only relied on genetics and I ate like crap and drank a ton of alcohol, I would not look this way. I would not have contributed to this genetics. So whether it's genetics or drugs or whatever other excuses that people want to put in, creatine, whatever, stop making an excuse for why you cannot work out, why you should not be moving your body, why it's too hard. Whatever choice of exercise that you choose to do, whether it's Pilates, working out at home, going to a spin class, going boxing, when you work on yourself, you're going to feel so good and refreshed that you moved. When you're in a relationship and you want to stay young and vibrant, you want to do a lot of things. You want to be doing your jump squats. You want to be vibrant. You want to shake your booty. You want to be able to get down low. You want to be able to get back up. You want to be able to do all these things, but you don't work on yourself. You don't stretch. You don't go for walks. You don't work on your cardiovascular health so that you're not out of breath or out of shape. How are you going to feel beautiful? Even if you did some jumping jacks for 5 minutes or jump squats for 5 minutes, I don't care if you feel lazy right now. How badly do you want to see the better version of yourself? Currently, I'm reading Be Obsessed or Be Average. And a lot of people are okay with being average or below average. You're just wanting to pass the class. You're just wanting to pass life and make it to 100. And never lived, never challenged yourself, never even made it past the challenge. That's not life. It's boring. When you really want to see a change, it's going to require sacrifices. It's going to require challenges. And if you stay stuck with giving up on yourself, you are never going to see what you could have been, right? When you go to the gym or when you're working out at home, it's an opportunity to push yourself and show what you're capable of doing and becoming. A sedentary lifestyle only leads to poor circulation, muscle loss, fatigue. I want y'all to feel your body right now. Do you have more body fat on you or muscle? When my dad was in the hospital, and the hospital doesn't give you protein, it doesn't give you any food, actual food for you to keep your weight on. Because I've never heard of anybody that was in a hospital that gained weight. Go to the hospital. People are losing weight and losing their life because they have no muscle. They have nothing on their body. When you're in the hospital, they don't feed you to keep you alive. You got to have your family bring you food and cook for you and help you out of bed to help you move and stretch you, right? My dad was fragile. He had a stroke. He couldn't talk. He couldn't walk. He couldn't eat for himself. It was just so limited. Life was so hard. So for all the girls, especially if you're younger than me, 30 years old, younger, or you're in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, you have the opportunity to be working on yourself to prevent a stroke, to prevent heart attacks, to prevent these diseases, to prevent being fragile, to prevent injuries or surgeries, right? You have the opportunity to do something that is going to benefit the rest of your life. So stop looking at it as, I need to look this way. And the only reason why I'm going to Pilates is so I look this way. The feeling, baby, is so powerful. I don't care what you look like. You could be the most beautiful woman in the world. That doesn't make you beautiful. Your aura, your energy, your character, how you feel about yourself, how you maneuver in the world, that's what makes you beautiful. When you're a shitty person and you're beautiful, that's what makes you ugly. When you don't take care of yourself and you don't think highly of yourself, that's what makes you ugly. When you compare yourself to other people, that's what makes you ugly. When you don't believe in yourself or when you doubt yourself, that's what makes you ugly. When you expect or rely on somebody to see the value in you or your potential, that's what makes you ugly. None of these things, when you're sitting there trying to be lazy, ask yourself, what kind of life do you want? And what is it going to require of you to push past this mentality? Because it's easy to be average. So do you want to be average or do you want to be above average? I want to be above average. Kid you not. But back to exercising. Lack of exercising is going to cause poor posture, which is going to affect how you present yourself. So a lot of people are walking around with, hi, my name is, hi. So how can I help you? Girl, I need you to stand up and project. I need you to stand up. I need you to work on yourself. When you're in the gym, your body's gonna change. How you walk, how you maneuver. I'm on a couch. I'm currently on a couch. But imagine, I don't even know if I can walk on this couch, but imagine walking into a room with your head held high, right? And you are just walking. Hello, hi. I'm not sure why I chose that demonstration, but I hope I'm making you guys laugh today. And also you're finding value in the content. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and laugh with me down below. When you work out, when you take care of yourself, when you eat better and you do better, everything that you're doing is because you want better. It's because you want a different life. It's because you're doing something for the future you, 70-year-old you, the 80-year-old you. Do it now because it's not about the look and the aesthetics. Do it now because this is what's going to make you feel beautiful, strong, healthy, energetic, full of life, baby, so that you can be jumping around and you can be doing all the good things in the world, full of energy, full of life, full of excitement about life, no matter what life throws at you. You have that mindset to bounce back, to adapt, that you're resilient, that you're powerful and you're bold. All of that is what is going to add to your beauty and your confidence. Be sure to send this video to all of your friends. I really hope I got you up and moving and grooving. Happy March, guys. It's the beginning of March. And listen, we need to be beautiful and standing in our beauty and confidence before summertime. Working out regularly is going to boost your circulation, leading to clearer skin, better posture, stamina in life and the bedroom, and a stronger toned body. No one ever regrets working on themselves. I love showing up for you guys. I love being a part of your life, a part of your journey. I thank you, I love you, and I'm rooting for you. I just want you to know that somebody is rooting for you. I love you guys so much. Let's hug it out, and I will see you in the next one.